Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We'll definitely appreciate that. Got a review, and this is going to be a beer from our good friends at Untitled Art. This is going to be a fruited Berliner Weiss with blackberry puree, pie crust, and cinnamon, and this is going to be their Blackberry Cobbler à la mode, which I think is some kind of dessert, so forgive me for not knowing, but pretty excited about this one. It was canned on October 17th. We're going to roll it just a little bit. I don't know if there's any type of puree kind of, sediment sitting in the bottom of the can. But Untitled Art does some really good fruited sours. And I'm thinking this is probably going to be one of those as well. So let's go ahead and get it in the glass. Wow, man. This glass always looks dirty. Even if it just came out of the dishwasher. Whatever. Yep, it's looking familiar. Alright. So, it's been a little while, I think, since I've had maybe a couple months, since I've had a fruited sour from Untitled Art. But man, look at that. Look at that appearance. Really nice, just deep, like magenta type of color. Yeah, super thick, like creamy, two fingers of like a pink type of head. Really tight bubbles, but it's also got a nice mix of large and medium-sized bubbles strewn about in there. But yeah, this is a pretty nice looking beer. It's actually very pretty. I can't see anything through it. It's literally completely opaque. I don't see a bit of light coming through, but looks pretty appealing to me. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in this thing. Oh, goodness, man. Oh, so much blackberry. Oh, man. It's got this sweet, dessert-like character to it, which I'm guessing is probably a combination of the pie crust and the cinnamon. Dude. This smells nuts. Like, it's got a little bit of a base beer that you can kind of smell behind it, like a little bit of like a tart kettle sour type of thing. Which, this is a Berliner Weiss, so I don't know if they brewed it in like a more traditional way or if it's kind of the quick sour way. But it does have that tart type of aroma to it, but it's dominating with blackberry. It's got a nice hint of the cinnamon and the vanilla. Like, it's really working well together. And did it say anything on here about lactose? I don't think I saw anything about lactose, so it might just be the puree, the pie crust, and the cinnamon. So, not sure which route they went as far as the pie crust goes. I don't know if they actually used pie crust or if they just went with like an extract or something like that, which I've used before in home brewing. But they might be using actual pie crust. I don't know. Also, I don't think I mentioned this is 6.5% alcohol by volume. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about it. Like I said, you get a little bit of the base, like tart ale, Berliner Weiss style thing. But then you get a lot of blackberry. You get a decent amount of cinnamon and vanilla, and that's really it. So let's go ahead and get a taste on it. Cheers. Wow. It's a little more sour than I thought it was going to be, but not super acidic, though, for whatever reason. I mean, you get a little bit of acidity, but it's not over the top. Like, this one doesn't, like, give me the impression that it's going to give me a lot of heartburn like I get from some sours. What's cool about this one is you get a huge, just giant dose of tart, or we'll say sour, blackberry on this one, but it's followed up with this really nice, sweet cinnamon and pie crust and vanilla. Like, it's really cool. It almost really has like a blackberry pie vibe going on. That went down the wrong hole. That's what she said. Jeez, man. I'll just start looking stupider and stupider in these videos. That is absolutely delicious. Super good. Like, This is something I would want to drink on like Thanksgiving or something. Like it gives me that type of vibe, like almost like a Thanksgiving dessert type of thing. Really nice though, like really nice, like almost full bodied. It's probably on the higher side of medium, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's more sour than tart. It's a little bit, not quite to the mouth puckering level, but it's pretty close. But that cinnamon, the pie crust, and the vanilla is just ridiculous. Which, it doesn't even say vanilla, so I keep mentioning that. But I guess I'm getting that a little bit out of the pie crust, possibly. I don't know. I don't know why I keep saying vanilla, by the way, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting some vanilla in there. Man, that is so good. You don't get any of the alcohol at all. This is straight up holiday pie beer in a glass. Like it's liquefied blackberry pie, or blackberry cobbler. I don't know what else to say about this. There's literally nothing I would change about this beer. I would 100% recommend you getting it. Like I said, it was canned on October 17th. You might be able to find it around some more. I just found it, I think, a week ago, so maybe you can still get it. If you do, let me know if you try it. I would love to hear from you. As far as your rating on this one, I'm going to go pretty high because I think it's really solid. I'm going to go 4.4. I think this is just very well done. And I'll continue to say Untitled Art truly understands what's going on and how to brew stouts and sours. You know, I've had a number of their IPAs and they're all good, but there's just something about when they do sours, fruited beers in general, and their stouts, pastry stouts, they just have a complete hand on that and they know what they're doing. And for a brewery that, you know, that distributes pretty widely, I would think, you can't really beat that, man. I mean, their quality and their price is not bad either, so yeah, this is a killer beer. 4.4 from me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're drinking as well. And if you like what I'm doing that much, hit that subscribe button. We'd definitely appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.